Hi everyone, welcome back to 314 Reactor. Today we're diving into the world of nostalgia and taking a thrilling trip back in time to revisit one of the most iconic and unique titles in the Xbox universe, Unreal Championship 2, the Liandri conflict. This was originally released in 2005. This fantastic title took the Unreal series to new heights, combining the fast-paced action of a first-person shooter with the adrenaline-pumping excitement of a third-person melee combat system. And guess what? We're going to experience it all over again. Now, this is the first game that was just developed by Epic Games, I believe. So Digital Extremes were not actually involved in this, which you can see because the whole game has a very different vibe to it. Very similar to the vibe that Unreal Tournament 3 kind of had. It was right around that sort of time when this old school sort of Unreal shooters were sort of dying and Call of Duty was coming in and Halo had come in. So it's a bit of a transformative time. It was also 2 years after The Matrix Reload and Revolutions came out, which I'm sure had some sort of effect on the melee combat here. Now, of course, as with Unreal Championship last week, I am emulating this using Xemu. There'll be a link in the description to that, as well as a link to a guide in how to install and configure it. Now, unfortunately, as you've seen with that opening cutscene there, the performance isn't too great. If you set the scaling to anything above 1x scaling, which is no scaling, the frame rate completely tanks. It could be to do with the fact that it uses Unreal Engine 2.5 as opposed to Unreal Engine 2 like Unreal Championship did, but I'm not sure. So we will be running in the original Xbox resolution. So I've got my profile here, 314 Reactor. We're going to dive right in and we're going to see how cheesy these cutscenes are. Here we go.
From the windswept barrens, from their breathtaking ocean cities, they come. Brave warriors gathering forth in noble tradition, battling for ascension. The greatest among them will be crowned emperor. Today, with the sponsorship of the Liandri Corporation, this tournament enters the 24th century. Welcome to a perfect combination of ancient tradition and high-tech blood sport. Welcome to the Ascension Rites.
Will take place right here in Nocti space.
Win a brutal fight to the death. Get crowned Emperor of the Nocti.
Oh my god.
Words from Selkie.
This is a historic day for my people.
That is so 2005. It's unbelievable.
Really got me at attention.
It's an honor and privilege to compete for Ascension. I only hope that I can lead you.
Oh shit.
Okie dokie, so this tutorial is a little bit boring, but it does give us a chance to look at some of the different movement and some of the different gameplay that is in this game. And you will see it's quite a lot different from anything else in the Unreal universe. So of course it's meant to be played in third person primarily, but you can play in first person when you have weapons, and we'll see that in a bit. And there's also lots and lots of extra combos and attacks, and just a very different way of playing the game. I think it was designed to be third person to accommodate for the fact it's on console. I imagine 2003 didn't quite transfer too well to console. So you got the basic melee, you got the lock on, you got the heavy attack with the melee, you got a shield, you got the Darth Vader ability, pistols. We can go into first person mode, fire off some shots. There's also the supercharged shot, and you can run in for a heavy attack. Oh, and then of course you got these combos, which I'm not very good at. Oh, there we go. So yeah, very different experience to previous Unreal games. I prefer to play it as when I've got guns to play in first person mode, and then when I flick to melee it then goes into third person. Hold on, there we go. That way you kind of get the experience of both worlds. Now this game is set furthest ahead in the kind of janky Unreal timeline. So I think it's set in 2315 after Unreal Tournament 3 actually by about a decade, I think. So a lot of the weapons and technology look really advanced, and I think it has some of the best looking weapons in the entire series. So let's move on to the next match now. We've got the basics down. So this is also very similar to Unreal Tournament 3 and I think Championship, where the story mode basically just a load of normal matches that you'd play in instant action, but with characters in it and some sort of vague framework of a story around it. We won't look at all the cutscenes, but we'll look at a few because they are hilarious. And bizarrely, these cutscenes are running fine, whereas the one at the beginning was laggy. I don't know why.
I don't know who sent you, but I'm sending you back. You okay?
Does look quite nice. It's a shame we can't crank up that scaling.
Good practice.
But it still looks better than it would have done on a TV, on an actual Xbox. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, you can really tell it was the mid-2000s. All the kind of wiggling the joysticks kind of thing.
Gotta be kidding.
Another little firebrand, just like Selkit. Decisions.
Oh, that was fun. Lots make for good target practice.
I look forward to thanking the Liandri personally.
Your funeral.
Oh my god, so cheesy. Alright, so we have yet more training, but this is a quick demonstration of how the weapons work. So you have these basic pistols here, which are awful, and then there's two ammo pickups. There's energy, and then there's physical ammo pickups. Energy powers the Stinger minigun and the ASMD shock rifle and stuff like that, whereas the physical ones power stuff like rockets and the Ripper cannon. And when you pick a character, you can select the weapons that they get. Yeah, there we go. Explosive ammo. See, look at that rocket launcher. Ooh, looks so nice. The only one that possibly looks better is the one from Unreal Tournament 4. And that shock rifle looks incredible in this game as well. Really cool. And there's adrenaline in this game as well, which works a little bit differently from how it did in Championship, in that you press this button here and then you can enable certain things quite easily just by pressing the corresponding buttons that it says. So it's no longer the weapon combos that it was in Championship, which makes it, again, a little bit easier. There's also a couple of other things here. You can see that as well as third person mode, even in first person mode, the reticle is huge, very similar to how it was in Halo, which makes aiming a lot easier with the controller. Also, there's the classic alternate fire modes. Let's do a quick demo of the actual usage of adrenaline. So you open up this, go to here, and you can activate low gravity, extra speed, things like that. Much easier than the weapon combos. But of course you do have the finishing combos, which are even more difficult, so... There we go. Right, now we can actually get to the actual proper championship, finally.
No stranger to combat tournaments.
Good to be here. It's a nice morning here in the Nocti capital, but it's about to get nasty.
It's been 8 years since Emperor Hassan won the scepter. Now he's fallen ill and must step aside.
So now hundreds of hopefuls from across the planet are here to fight for the throne, or die trying.
This year, competitors who reach the playoffs also qualify for the big leagues, the Grand Liandri tournament.
This competition may be small, but it won't leave you disappointed. Ancient traditions, a final match to the death, and all the carnage you expect from a sanctioned Liandri tournament. I can't wait.
Let's get to the action.
Another completely ridiculous cutscene there. Ooh, we actually do get a bit of choice on the weapons. So, rocket launcher and sniper rifle. Okay, let's do it. So the loading times are a bit more bearable on this. I've edited them out, of course, but they are a lot better than they were in Championship 1. Just a skeleton in the corner there. Oh, this game looks so nice. I really hope they fix the performance issues with it so we can run it with extra scaling, because my god, this would look good scaled up. Guess that guy's got a shield out. Let's go into melee mode. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's just a really cool game. It's really unique in what they tried to do, and I can appreciate it. It's really cool though, all different weapon combos and... Whoa. Oh my god. All different weapon combos and the way it play the game. The shields and deflecting, stuff like that. It's just really, really cool. And it feels really good as well. Like the movement feels right. And this is published by Midway as well. So you also have the Mortal Kombat announcer that you can... Oh, that's cool. Let's leave that on for a bit. I just love these weapons. That rocket launcher design is amazing. The only trouble is I'm noticing is that the AI can be a little bit weird and sort of just disappear for a while. Because this is the second one-on-one match I've had now. And it's like the opponent has just disappeared and he's just not interested in actually fighting. Also, I've got to mention the cool scope on the sniper rifle here. It looks like it's just sort of copying what's in the frame buffer directly into that little screen there and warping it a little bit with a little shader. In the bottom right hand corner of the scope you can see the sniper rifle itself. So it's literally just taking the frame buffer and copying it into that little screen with a little shader effect. But it does look cool, and again it just shows that the design of these weapons in this game are some of the best and coolest in all of Unreal. The sniper rifle fires out 3 little shots, which looks really cool and is kind of like the double shot sniper rifle from Titanfall 2. There we go, so we get a slightly different selection of things here. Let's go for the flat cannon and the sniper rifle again. Oh yeah. Now this looks really nice. Just really cool level design. The trouble is, it's still just one-on-one, but we can look at the flat cannon here, which I think, again, looks awesome. Very reminiscent of the one we've seen in... Whoa! Ooh, yeah. Very reminiscent of the one we see in Unreal Tournament 3. But not quite as geometrically detailed, of course. Some of that more fantastic water, which deforms and ripples as you go through it, although it does cause a little bit of a frame dip. Oh yeah, very satisfying. So let's just take a quick look around this map again. Oh man. And let's take a quick look at what it could look like with the scaling up. So here we are with 3x scaling and it looks awesome. I would love to play the game like this, because it looks fantastic. It looks so nice. But of course, the frame rate is just incredibly unstable, and it's basically not playable, which is a shame because, yeah, look at it. That's so frustrating. Oh well, when they fix the performance issues with Xemu, I'll do another video. Oh man, and we can see it in all its glory at a decent frame rate. Anyway, moving on. Alright, so it looks like there's put in a mutator here, Instagib, and we're finally playing against 2 other characters. So let's see how this goes. I was just thinking we haven't had a cheesy cutscene in a while.
I heard after Anubis beat Darius, he ripped his arms off and ate them.
Then let's gang up on him.
No, the Liandri don't like cheating.
No, not unless it's their idea.
What is this cutscene? Well, that was just ridiculous. Okay, so we're against Hyena and Sapphire. Ah, so Instagib now uses the sniper rifle rather than the shock rifle. That's a shame. I'd have loved to have seen the shock rifle being red in this game. Because as we'll see later, the shock rifle in this looks phenomenal. Oh, the gibbing is great though. Or jibbing, I should say, sorry. Oh, here we go. Let's go for a bit of adrenaline. Oh, damn. It seems there's a little bit more chance to jib in this than there was in 2003, 2004 and Championship. Because quite often, in those games, you would just see them turn into a ragdoll. But in this, it seems much more visceral. And also feels a little bit less floaty, feels a little bit more grounded. Again, like the original Tournament 99, I'm feeling a little bit more like Unreal Tournament 3. So you can kind of see the roots of Tournament 3 in this. And at the time, Tournament 3 would have been known as Unreal Tournament 2007. And I remember seeing screenshots of it in college and being so excited for it because it looked incredible. And then when it released, it didn't look anywhere near as incredible because they were quite clearly using super duper pre-rendered screenshots for Unreal Tournament 3. Like seriously, go and look at screenshots of Unreal Tournament 3 and then look at the actual game. The screenshots look closer to like Unreal Engine 4. Still find it hard to play FPS on a controller, but they have made it a little bit easier. Taking a few cues from Halo. Which of course would have been one of the games that put this franchise into the ground. Halo 2 came out a year before this and would have been absolutely dominating the landscape at that point. With its online capabilities, the Halo 2 map pack, I think, came out in 2005. Here we go, this is it. Ah, damn it! Right, let's get this one last kill. Come on. Oh, so close. Come on. Yes! Ooh, grenade launcher. Let's give that a go. And Stinger.
Malcolm, what do you think of this next matchup?
Anubis is a newcomer who's beaten the odds, not to mention some tough shooters to get this far.
I understand his teammate has some experience in Liandri tournaments.
Sobek had potential, but he wasn't too popular and couldn't hold on to a sponsor. It's good to see him back on the circuit.
Okay, so it's actually team deathmatch this time. Yeah, the grenade launcher. Was it introduced in Return to Narpali? And it was kind of pointless because the 8-ball had a grenade launcher functionality in it anyway. But now they've just completely split the grenade launcher functionality from the rocket launcher. Not sure why they did that. Whoa! God damn it. Oh man. Yeah, it's got a really nice feel to it. I wasn't the biggest fan of Championship 2003-2004's combat. It felt a bit too floaty, a bit too light. Whereas this feels a bit more heavy, a bit more visceral. Okay, the grenade launcher isn't the best. Okay, oh no, it does quite a lot of damage. And the secondary fire leaves little mines, I think. Like, imagine if there was a Championship 3 released in like 2007 or 2008 or something like that. Oh, it would have been so cool. But yep, probably never going to get any more Unreal tournaments. I mean, at least Gears of War went to a different developer, so that can still carry on, but Unreal Tournament is just gone, which is just so annoying. Because I'd argue that Gears of War is pretty much as out of date as Unreal Tournament is now, so and to be honest, the tournament games hold up a lot better than Gears of War does, frankly. Can you tell I'm not a fan of Gears of War? I just don't like the combat in Gears of War. It's just too jumping around and cover and shoot over cover, then jump over cover, then move to more cover. The kind of third-person shooter I'd like to have seen more of is like Brute Force on Xbox, which again, incredibly underrated game and deserved more attention that it didn't get. And we'll be looking into that next week, so keep an eye out for that. In fact, this guy looks like a Gears of War character. Whoa, oh my god. Oh yeah, nice. So it also looks like you unlock stuff there. I think I unlocked a mutator called Quad Jump. Unlocks are always cool in game. It reminds me of a time when you could legitimately unlock cool things without overly long battle passes, FOMO, and microtransactions. Oh well, on to the next match.
The Scar. Their brutality is legendary throughout the galaxy. Hands down, they're the most vicious warriors around, which makes my guest a tourney competitor to be feared. Zaylor, welcome.
Good to be here.
Let's cut right to the chase. Some would say it's unwise to meet a Scar warrior in a game they invented.
It is.
So they've given the Scar voices in this, which I don't... It's just so cheesy and ridiculous.
Almost takes the pleasure out of killing.
Like, why? It just doesn't seem like the Scar would ever talk like this. But it adds to that whole mid-2000s sort of utterly ridiculousness. And you see, this is, it's cool to have the gnarly back, but like, slaughtering them feels a bit horrible. Especially given how in the original Unreal you'd want to do your best to save them. A little bit mean-spirited. Not the biggest fan. Oh my god, this guy is just ridiculous. What is he doing? Come here! Yeah, I'll also put a link to the timeline in the description, because the Unreal timeline is really interesting. It's full of contradictions. But it is cool how this is the latest in the timeline. I don't believe Unreal Tournament 4 ever got a proper date for when it was set. But I imagine that would have been a sequel to this. This guy is a real pain. I think he doesn't even look like a Scar. He looks more like... I don't even know what he looks like. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no! The emulator has crashed. I'm not even sure if it's still recording. Alright, so rebooted and we're back in. Now I think that gives you an idea of what the story mode is. Game type, cheesy cutscene that ostensibly moves the story forward. If this video gets over a couple of thousand views, I'll do a full playthrough of the story in parts, like I'm working through the tournament on Unreal Tournament 99. But for now, let's dive in and look at some instant action. Let's do a bit of capture the flag. Let's have a look at some mutators. You can see the locked ones. So you can unlock these mutators by playing through the story mode, which is cool. So adrenaline jumps, announce power-ups, double adrenaline, friendly fire damage, looting, low grav. What does looting do? Oh no, it doesn't tell you. No health pickups. Radioactive. Quite a lot more mutators than there were in Championship 1, and some mutators I've not seen before in other games. Classic UC. No adrenaline, locking, melee, or third-person camera. Pure old school. Ah, let's give that a go. You customize the bot roster. Of course, you can unlock extra bots here as well, which is cool. Again, more unlocks. Very cool to have. We've got Lauren here. Now she's some sort of mid-2000s goth. Ooh, man, there's some cool maps here. So let's play as Raptor. And we'll get the Ripjack. And finally, we can have a look at the shock rifle. Okay, let's dive in. So we are in Championship Classic mode, which means there's no melee. Which is a cool mutator to have because it does allow you to play it completely like a first-person game if you want. The choice of how you want to play the game. I wish more games had that now. I really do. And here we got the Ripjack. The shock rifle is awesome. Like, seriously cool design. It's like not all physically connected, it's just held together with the energy beams there. And of course the effect there, which would look even better in the later games. Really nice use of the Xbox shaders. Now I just need to stop playing terribly. It's a bit of platforming here. Oh my god, I'm so bad at aiming with a controller. Very similar thing to Unreal Championship 1 in that the maps are all relatively small. Again, because of the very limited RAM on the Xbox.
I'll swallow your soul.
Swallow this. God, they really like wall jumping. See what I mean about the Matrix? There we go. And there we go. Alright, let's check out another map. And of course this game supported Xbox Live, but of course we can't try that because the old Xbox Live is long dead. So let's go into mutators. Quad jump. Oh, let's do a bit of a quad jump. Speed match, third person only. Wall crawl. So I'm guessing that's a bit like Titanfall 2. Let's put that on as well. Axon, Compressor, Azure, Cold Fusion, Deadbolt, Decay, Deep Core, Eternal, Fury, Horizon. Lots of maps as well. Ooh, let's try a bit of Phoenix. Let's play as Lauren this time. See, look how 2005 that is. The hair, the clothes. Just can't believe that's nearly 20 years old. 20 years. Ooh, look, you can see the enforcers there, which are very, very similar to the enforcers in Unreal Tournament 3. And that similar lineage of that design moved on to Unreal Tournament 4 as well. Although, no game could ever beat the enforcers of the original Unreal Tournament. There we go. The ridiculous scar. Bloody hell. That's some serious jibbing there. Good lord. Let's fill up the old bio rifle. Nice little shader effect there within the bio rifle gun. Oh, nice. Oh my god, the blobs leap around. That's so cool. It's like the green blobs from Nitrous Brio in Crash Bandicoot. She looks like a vampire from The Matrix Reloaded. But those red blades are awesome. It's just very bizarre that she's absolutely nothing like the character of Lauren seen previously. But then, as part of the resurrection process of Necris, I think she lost her memories, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Again, you can look this all up on the wiki. But then, thinking about the story and characters in an Unreal game, probably not the focus. Oh my god, I'm not good at this game. Wow, look at that. So that's the secondary fire and a reload as well. Wow, so the secondary fire on the enforcers is some sort of Necris energy thing. I don't know what that is. Wow. That's cool though. Do love the heavy feeling of the flat cannon though, much heavier than in previous games.
You're begging for an ass
Okay. Whoever's lines that is. Not the best. God, this bloody Scar. Okay, let's check out another map. So we've seen CTF, Deathmatch, Gnarly Slaughter. Let's try some Overdose then. See, remember when there was different maps for different game types? And there were loads of maps? It was a good time. Let's go for the best combo. Rocket launcher and shock rifle. Gonna try and use a little bit more of the third person and melee stuff. Because I'm really not good at it. Oh my god. God damn it. Oh, there we go. And that was Raiden. Yeah, there's characters from Mortal Kombat as well. Which is a little bit weird. But the cool white swords here. Very cool. Oh my god. Let's see if we can get shield up. Heavy attack. Oh, yes. Okay, that was awesome. God, this map looks so cool.
4, 3, 2, 1. White ball available.
I just wish we could scale the resolution up.
White ball.
Uh-oh. Up we go.
Radiation 4.
Yeah, there we go.
Ball delivered for 6 points.
As you've probably guessed by now, this mode is grabbing these balls and delivering the balls for oh, the gold ball. Here we go. There we go. I'm all about the golden balls. Here we go. Where do we want to go? I think we want to go up here. The gold ball delivery station. Oh, yeah. Okay, we get the idea of that. Let's go on to another map. So the map Falls looks awesome. Let's give that a go. Oh, yes. This is a cool map. Just hear the constant noise of all that water in the background. Oh, no. Oh, gold ball. Come on. Damn it, the gold ball is just right up there as well. Oh, this is so much fun. Oh! Oh, yeah. Hold on. Yeah! Oh, the melee combat is really cool. Alright, let's check out some Capture the Flag again, because what I want to see if there's another version of Facing Worlds on this game. Which hopefully there is. Yeah, it doesn't look like there is a Facing Worlds. Maybe there was in the DLC. So I can't find too much information about the DLC right now, but I know there are a few maps that were released. And I've also found there is a way to install DLC on Xemu, so I'm going to try and find that and see what maps there are and check that out at some point, as well as Unreal Championships DLC, because that'd be really cool to look into. This could be the analog for it. Let's give this a go. It's not quite the analog of Facing Worlds, but it's similar. And it looks amazing. Look at that water. There's like a faux reflection there in the water. Really nice. It's a bit of an odd walk cycle here. I want to see if you can get to these bits. I don't think you can. No, you can't. See, I think this map is probably the closest we're going to get to Facing Worlds on this. Which is a shame, because I'd have loved to have seen an Unreal Championship version of Facing Worlds. Again, something you could have seen in Unreal Championship 3, but there you go. We'll never know now. Man, that looks gorgeous. Really nice. See, even with the scaling off, you kind of see there's like frame pacing issues or just something weird with the frame rate. It just doesn't feel quite smooth. But maybe that was in the original Xbox version as well. So I really want to make a massive 2-hour video on this, but we need to keep it down. So let's do one more map on Deathmatch. What are the classic ones? Oh, Morbius. Let's go with Salor, Ripjack, and Stinger. Ooh, the music sounds very old school Unreal Tournament. Wow, look at that. Oh, that's cool. Oh, nice. Oh, this is a really slow character. I do like how each character has their own individual beginning weapons though. That's again really cool. It gives you a reason to select a different character rather than just some different stats like in Championship 1 or pretty much nothing in any of the other games. Look at that skybox though. So good. There we go. Oh my god. There's also quite a lot of splash damage from those secondary attacks. Again, really helps with the sort of controller combat. Makes it a bit easier to aim. Oh! His head flew off. Oh my god. I just realised I enabled quad jumping mutator in that last map, but I didn't use it once. Alright, we'll try one more map after this, and we'll put low gravity on and quad jumping. And a whole bunch of other ridiculous mutators as well. I'll get one more kill here. Where is this guy? Where is he? Whoa! Oh my god! Alright, let's do it. Alright, so we're going to want a big map. Capture the flag, mutators. Let's go with... Ooh, you have to unlock low grav. Damn it! Alright, but we can put quad jump on. And speed match. And wall crawl. Again, another Egyptian map. Holy crap. Recoil. Sky reach. The steel gauntlet. Transistor. Let's go with Sky reach. Let's go for flat cannon and shock rifle. Quad jump. That's so ridiculous. I love it. Whoa. Man, the bot's ability to wall dodge is crazy. I'm just terrible at wall dodging. Even on PC, I'm really bad at it. Oh, got speed match on, haven't we? Oh no. So all the bots are like ridiculously fast. I do love all those mutators though. That is really cool. All the mutators and options to play this game. Really fun. You can play it however you want. You know what? Even if this video gets like no views, I'm still going to do a playthrough, I think, of the story just to unlock all the cool stuff. Because, yeah, quad jumping with low gravity as well. Oh my god. You'd probably have to get to the top of these towers. I think that needs to make a comeback as well. That general sort of freedom to choose what map you play and how you play it. Because, I mean, ChatGPT 4 released yesterday as of filming this, right? So AI and machine learning is getting insanely advanced. So you could program in some really amazing bots for games now. Because there's bot support on Battlefield 2042, but they're not that great. Whereas if you were to have bots that were indistinguishable from humans, you could have that sort of online experience, but also choose whatever map you wanted, and be able to have any settings you wanted, because then you wouldn't be trapped in the matchmaking sort of system where you get the map chosen for you and you can't tweak the settings of the game, stuff like that. Let's go melee. Oh! This run animation is ridiculous. Let's go up here. You know what? Quad jump and low gravity would be really good with the Overdose mode. Boom! There we go. God, this game's good. Okay, I'm gonna have to wrap the video up here. Do drop a comment, let me know what you think of this game, and if you played it on the original Xbox. And go into the description, check out UT4UU, and a bunch of the other links there. Leave a like if you liked this video, dislike if you didn't. Hope you enjoyed that trip down nostalgia lane, and I will see you in the next video. Next week, Brute Force.